been scared before? I certainly have. My name is Theo. It's not Teddy. And I'm about to tell you one of the scariest ghost stories. Sarah, you're about to trip. Okay, you dodged it. You dodged it. I'm about to tell you one of the scariest ghost stories. Content warning, trigger warning. This story involves ghosts. It involves fright, fear, the woods, the middle of the night, potentially a little bit of murder. So, grab a cup of cocoa, sit by the fire, turn out the lights, and I'm about to scare you. So sit with us around the fire. Turn out the lights. I already said that. Hey, yeah, roasting some marshmallows here. Sit with us around the fire and prepare to be scared. Are you prepared to be scared?
I'm already scared.
Oh. It's on fire for a second. Man, this fire is so nice. It's so warm. Yeah. It's great camping in the nighttime. All right.
The nighttime.
Sarah, have you ever heard the story of what happened to those two hikers who were at the campsite before us?
The hikers?
Yeah. Well, it was a night not quite unlike this one, and there. You sick? Oh, okay. It was a night not quite unlike this one, and there were two hikers, and they didn't know what was. There were two hikers basically. And they started out in a car. They drove here, much like we did. We drove here to our campsite. Yeah. So they're in their car, and they park right next to this very fire that we're at, and it's a man and a woman, and they're dating. They're boyfriend and girlfriend, and the girlfriend goes to the boyfriend. She's like, "Oh my gosh, wow, what a gorgeous night! I mean, look at those stars." And the boyfriend's like, "Yeah, they are beautiful. Hey, let's listen to some music. What do you think about that?" She's like, "Yeah, okay." They turn on the radio and they start listening to some music, and they're like, "Oh, okay, this is good." And then
what song?
Well, this was back in the day, so this was like this was Radiohead. And they were like, "Wow, this song is really romantic." Yeah, and so they listen to the song, and all of a sudden there's some static comes on the radio, and then
they're like, "Oh my god, I love that Radiohead, so like experimental." Like,
yeah. But then a voice comes on. He says, "Sorry to interrupt the radio ad. It's me, the radio man. I'm the news radio man. We come to you tonight with a breaking story. The nearby insane asylum." And they look around and they're like, "Oh, we passed that insane asylum right when we were driving up here. That's crazy. I wonder if he's talking about that one." And he's like, "Yes, the one right behind you guys. This guy escaped from it, and he was in handcuffs, and he had to bite off his own hand to get out." And they were like, "Whoa, that's kind of crazy, but okay." And so the guy on the radio is like, "You guys better watch out." And they're like, "Okay, thank you, Mr. Radio Man." And they turn off the radio, and they're like, "Well, man, that was scary, but we should probably get some shut-eye." Sorry.
Oh.
Marshmallow caught on fire.
My whole stick fell into the fire. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. It's been burning up.
Pull it out.
Oh, good. Okay, great.
Why does mine look so...
What were you doing? Where was I? They're like, okay, let's
insane asylum.
Yeah, insane asylum. You escaped. They're like, wow, that's scary, but they're like, hey, you know what? We need to go to sleep. And so they pull out the sleeping bags. But the girlfriend is kind of like, hey, I don't know if you heard that thing about the insane asylum earlier. That was kind of scary. And the boyfriend's like, yeah, I'm quivering right now. I'm scared.
I don't want to hear about quivering.
I don't think that's the correct word. He was like, my timbers are shivered. Okay. He was like, the boyfriend was like, yeah, the boyfriend was cold because the window of the car was open. So they roll up the window because it's the 90s. So they don't have
Devices.
Automatic windows yet. So they don't have phones. Fun fact.
That's also important.
And they're like, okay, well, let's try to get some shut-eye. And the boyfriend's like, okay, well, actually, I have to go to the bathroom. And girlfriend's like, well, can't you just hold it? And he's like, no, I'll be right back, though. And the girlfriend's like, okay, cool.
He's like, no.
And so he uses the bathroom, and the girlfriend's like, oh, okay, well, he has the car key, so I'll just lock the door, that way, just in case anything happens. And she's like, okay, I'm going to stay up. I'm going to wait and make sure he's okay.
As a good girlfriend would, right?
Yeah, and she falls asleep. Like
maybe
Immediately.
5 seconds. Yeah. Pretty much immediately
Oh,
after he leaves.
she was so eepy. Continue.
She wakes up and she's like, oh, wow, it's morning. All the sun is out. The birds are chirping. It's so beautiful. She's like, wait a minute, where's my boyfriend? Oh, he's probably still peeing. It's fine.
Yeah.
And she turns on the radio again. The guy on the radio is like, well, I don't remember if you remember our broadcast from last night, but that guy escaped. And so we haven't caught him, but suspects, we've interviewed some people and people are saying that he's running around in the woods and he's like terrorizing people in cars. And he like has a hook on his hand. He put one on after, he had to bite off his own hand to get out of the handcuffs.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, wow, that's a really, kind of gross and frightening description. But she's like, okay, cool. Okay. Wow, man, I wonder where my boyfriend is. And so she's like, okay, I guess I'll go look for him. He's probably out, catching some fish, getting some food for breakfast.
All this manly breakfast preparation.
Yeah. And so she goes and she reaches over and she tries to grab the car door and she's pulling it and she's like, that's weird. It's not opening. She's like, oh, I locked it. Right. So she unlocks it and she pulls it, but she's like, wait, it's still not opening. And so she finally, gets it. She's like, wham! And she just wham! And she, and she kicks the door open and she's like, oh, finally. She gets out of the car. She's like, wow, the woods are so beautiful, but where's my boyfriend? Got to find him. And so she closed the door behind her and she closed it and it goes thunk, clink, clink, clink. And she's like, wait, that's weird. I was expecting a thunk, not really the clink, clink, clink at the end. She looks and she's like, what's been clinking? And it's a hook. The end.
Wait, what? wait. Yeah.
Let's just say we're both pretty scared right now.
I'm quivering.
Action.
Boom. Oh. Did I scare you? Or were you scared from that story I just told? Well, let's just say that story wasn't a false story, which is to say it was a true story. And there's millions more like it. Look out this window. People crossing the street. Any one of them could be a murderer, could be a ghost, a zombie. And you would never know. Isn't that kind of frightening? You know what's really frightening? Oh, we gotta go this way. You're gonna bump into something else, Sarah. Okay. But you know what's really frightening? You know what's really frightening? You don't know the identity of anyone, really, do you? You don't know me. You don't know the person filming this. Because all along,